This war was to be the war to end all wars, the last war ever. It was the war to kill off war. But it killed only men, pointlessly. French writer Jean Giono. My great-grandfather died in this war, pointlessly. His death made no difference to the war, but his life would have to his family. He wasn't needed to defend king and country. He was needed to feed his wife and his young children. This is the story of how one family nearly destroyed Europe. Estimated 17 million dead, 20 million wounded. Victims were soldiers and civilians from not just Europe, but places like Canada, Australia, Turkey, Vietnam, India, and many African countries, making it a truly world war. World War I also helped spread the Spanish flu, which caused another 30 to 50 million deaths, and eventually led to World War II, where over 60 million more were killed. The great irony of this terrible war was that the leaders of both sides were so closely related. In fact, the leaders of England, Russia, and Germany were cousins. And it had been just a year before that they had all celebrated together at a family wedding. At the start of the war, the descendants of Queen Victoria of England and her husband occupied the thrones of Denmark, Greece, Norway, Romania, Spain, and of course Russia, Germany, and England. The German leader, Kaiser Wilhelm II, had an English mother and was Queen Victoria's grandson. The wife of the Russian leader, the Tsarina, was German, and her own brother would be fighting against Russia. And the English King George V had to change his family name to Windsor and renounce his German titles. Sadly, this was not enough to stop the insanity that was World War I, or to save my great-grandfather. And in what must be the most haunting quote of all, German leader Kaiser Wilhelm II was heard to say, "If Grandma Queen Victoria had been alive, she would have never allowed us to go to war with each other." Was it really all that simple?